Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to Skint Living UK. Today is Friday, so it's Frugal Friday here at Skint Living UK, and I usually talk about my viewers' tips, tricks and comments that they've left on the videos during the week, and they often give us some helpful and useful ideas, and sometimes they're quite funny too. I love doing this every week. It's one of my favourite things to do, and I think it's one of the most major benefits of YouTube, being able to have a proper little conversation with everybody who's of the same sort of mindset. So let's get into it. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can actually read what I've written. So I hope you're well. If you're new here, you're more than welcome, and if you're a regular, thank you for coming back. Okay, so last Friday, I had a few comments. Lovely Frank McHale. Hiya Frank, how you doing, honey? All the way there over in Scotland, Ireland, sorry. He collects pottery called Royal Tara, and it all started years ago when he was at a local charity shop and they were selling loads of items for €1 each. So that was it. He spent a tenner, so he got 10 items, and he's been addicted to collecting it ever since. I think it's like that sometimes, isn't it? When you're in the charity shop and you see such a bargain, and then it becomes like a little hobby, like a little miniature hobby, and you end up having a collection. I think it's interesting. I'm always interested to see what people like. Jan Halliwell, hello Jan. She was given, her and her husband were given a £150 voucher for Marks and Spencer's as a wedding gift. Oh, that's a nice present. And so she's going to use it for me some food to bung in the freezer. Yeah, because it's a whole load of shopping for free, isn't it? So yeah, I totally understand that. Sandra Parry, hello Sandra. She's with the energy company Octopus. I've just moved back to them, and she was telling me you get a free hour of electricity, and she stands in the kitchen thinking, ooh, what can I use it on? Yeah, get everything on, don't you? Wash them, do the hoovering, get a shower while everything's free. Yeah, definitely. I did a video, 20 cheap ways to add retro style to your home. A new commenter, Starfish7, they said they miss all the old solid furnishings and decor, so they started buying some 1940s bits. Yeah, because a lot of modern stuff these days is made out of MDF coated in plastic or particle board. Just bits of rubbish. Maybe you might have a little bit of wood, or if you're really lucky, a bit of wood veneer. That's about it really, isn't it? It's just like, unless you pay top dollar, as they say, for solid wood, it ain't happening. So what happens? And it's all just screwed together. They don't even give you the glue in the package, do they? The proper wood glue or anything. No decent joints. So it just falls apart with the slightest bit of use. Jan Halliwell again, she said all her dining chairs and a table and a dressing table all free from Freecycle. I've tried so many times to get stuff on Freecycle. I'm maybe round here everyone's all fighting to get it, because I'd never be able to get anything. It's just, yeah, really hard. But if you've been able to pick up some marvellous stuff like chairs and tables and things like that, good on you, Jan. I'm impressed. Sandra Parry again. Hello, Sandra. She says she's got a lovely sideboard and it's great for storage. I love sideboards. I just think they're beautiful. I love the old big teak ones, or all the long, elegant ones like G-Plan and Schreiber. I just think they're beautiful. So stylish and will outlast us all, I think. Sue Green. Hello, Sue. She says most of her stuff is second hand and she's painted it all up. She also buys from a local sales group on Facebook. Yeah, I think a lot of people use Facebook, don't they? Facebook Marketplace. Because people give away stuff for free. As they say, some person's rubbish is another person's treasure, isn't it? And like she's done, where she's painted it up, you just paint it to make it match in with whatever else you've got. Or if not, you can have it as a standout piece. I'm planning on getting some red paint next week because I want to paint a couple of items in red so that they stand out. So when the house is up for sale, there's a couple of pops of red here, there and everywhere. So it's not just bland, it's not monochromatic. I think a lot of modern places with all this minimalism and all that, I'd never be a minimalist. It's all white and grey, isn't it? I'm like, it's not really me. I've tried doing a bit of grey, but it's not really me, because even in my haul I ended up buying like this woodland wallpaper to go at the top with all little hedgehogs and stuff on, because I can't do plain stuff. It looks lovely, sleek and elegant online and in magazines, but in real life, to me, it would be like a prison cell. Tell me what you think. Do you think the same? Do you think it's bland and boring too? Yeah, this is the time and the place for it, and it's grey has been trendy for so long now. It's just like, yeah, boring, get over it, move on. But a lot of houses around here, because they're terrace houses, a lot of people have painted the outside in grey, which I can understand because it does make it look smart and tidy. Mine's black, but yeah, they're still using grey, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's 20 years it's been going now. Yeah, time to move on. Jane Jennings, hello Jane. I think you're a new commenter. She said her house is boho and sort of hippie style, and her ex was a carpenter and he made a TV unit out of old stairs that he ripped out of an old building, and 30 years later it's still going, so well made. Yeah, I just think if you're lucky enough to have a carpenter in the family, why not make use of them? My dog's all itchy and lousy at the moment because she's been through the long grass and I've given her flea treatment and she's still lousy with herself today. She had a wash, been in the shower, severe or snorty noises, it's her protesting. She's literally got her head just there. On Cheapy Tuesday, people seem to like the stuff I got from the charity shop. People seem to I got an old bathroom cabinet, medicine cabinet. It's a glow orange, but it has a lovely beveled mirror on the front, and I just thought, oh, that'll do. So even if I don't use it, my sons will have it once I've painted it and all that, because they're looking for a place of their own too. Once I've downsized, they're looking for somewhere local near me up in Scotland. So that should be interesting times ahead next year. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just hoping I get a garden so I can grow my own, A, to save some money, and B, because I like to be out in nature and feeling productive, because once you've done the inside of your house, I think I'd rather spend the time in the garden. Even now, when it's a bit cool, I'm quite happy to sit on the bench with a brew in the morning, even if it's chilly, just to sit by me plants. I think it's good for your mental health as well. Jan Hallibell, hello Jan again. She says she on Free Cycle, she got a big bag of logs, no wood, because she's got a log burner, so that'll keep her going for ages. And she got a free canvas print as well, and now she's on the lookout for a chest of drawers. I think some old chest of drawers are beautiful, aren't they? Really solid. I love the old big chunky pine ones with the little bun, well, the big bun feet. I think they're solid. I mean, some of them are Georgia, they're just like hundreds of years old, or the old oak ones. Absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't paint them. Certainly not. But if it's an old thing from like the 40s, 50s, where it's just wood veneer, yeah. Slap some paint on and buy some pretty handles, doorknobs, and make it a bit glam. I did a video, 12 preps, which I ended up filming in the bathroom, which was a bit of an odd experience and an odd result. But like now, it's still really dark, but when I tried to film the other day, it just, all you could barely see was half my face. I looked like I was making some sort of scary movie. I felt like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, like I looked a bit possessed, so I thought, right, go in the bathroom before you frighten people. It's not even October yet. Lovely Taffy Nige Webb, he's an actual prepper. and he recommends that you get wool blankets from charity shops because they're really cheap there, and go to pound type shops for cheap paper plates, bowls and plastic cutlery, because if there's a power cut there's no water, because water gets pumped into domestic situations, into domestic houses and flats. So if there's no power, the pump's not working, you ain't getting any water. So he says to save on water, have a little stash of paper plates and bowls and some plastic cutlery. See, this man knows what he's doing. And he says also, because all the power switched off, what is it? I can't read my own writing. No, I can't read it. I can't read my own writing. But look, I have wrote it in felt tip because I couldn't find my pen. So I've wrote it, let's like, right, they went horse's leg, as they used to say. Oh, lovely Emma Atkins. Hello, Emma. She's got some prepping tips. She says, always have your slow cooker and your hot pot dishes all ready, all nice and clean, ready to go. So as soon as you're ready to do some lovely cooking, get it out, it's there, ready to go. She says she's got lots of tins and packets and water all ready because she can't take a chance because she hasn't got a car. And I'm the same. I always like to make sure I've got some extras in because unlike most people, I can't just jump in the car like Emma and just go and get something. But I think if there is some sort of emergency or bad weather, you're not going to, if it's bad weather, you're not going to be able to get to the supermarket. Or if you do get there, everything can be gone because everyone else has thought the same. A few of us have talked about dried milk because on my video I was saying about dried milk and it's expensive because Asda was selling it. The Nido brand, I think it was something stupid like 18 quid, and I just thought no. And I recommended evaporated milk because you can have a few tins, so even if it's just for a day, 1 tin of evap, throw it in a jug or a jar, add some water, and there you go, you've got some milk. A lot of people commented that they have long life milk, which is great because it doesn't have to be stored in the fridge, so you can have a little stash of it in the cupboard somewhere. She's on her back now. Look, your leg's going because I'm rubbing her chest. The dog. Let's see. Kids and grandkids. Hello, honey. She always writes lovely comments. She said her hubby helped a friend clear out her brother's house a couple of years ago, and she was going to throw out real wool blankets, so she stashed them in the loft in case of bad weather. Good on you, girl. And he came in with all sorts that would have ended up in a skip, including boxes of candles. Oh, you need candles, you gotta have candles. I've got loads of tea lights. I get them from Home Bargains and I throw them in empty jars. So I've got like a few jars full of tea lights, and I've got a few ordinary candles that are in the drawer as well. So yeah, so she saved a few bob there. She's got a little stash and it was all free. She said she was glad she was brought up pre-central heating. Yeah, because you know better ways of keeping yourself warm, don't you, hon? Yeah, she says just like the water supply will go off, people are also going to be left without power. So like at the petrol pumps, because they might be able to pump up the petrol, so always make sure you've got at least half a tank of petrol in your car. And she says it will also impact food deliveries to supermarkets because of petrol or lack of it. Yeah, see, this lady knows what she's talking about. She's been there, lived it. Jean Smith, hello Jean. What'd she say? Past few days she's felt cold and it's been wet, and she was glad she didn't have to go out because she had loads of stuff, so she didn't have to go out for anything. Yeah, that's the bonus, isn't it? It's not just about saving money, it's saving time and effort because you're not stressing. So like if a situation happens, it's there already. So while everyone else is flapping and losing their heads, running around like headless chickens, you're like, eh. So good on you, Jane. Lazy Jane, a new commenter, says she used to work with the elderly in hospital and always advised them to have emergency supplies. So now she follows her own advice. Brilliant. Yeah. Rather than being a hypocrite, she's actually doing it herself now. Because it's just like, if you're elderly, vulnerable, disabled in any way, you need those extras. Plus, as well, if your body's weakened in some way, you need all those extras to fill you up and keep yourself going. And if you're on your own as well, you're the only person you're responsible for is yourself, which is good. But also, no one's responsible for you, so that when the chips are down, you've got to sort it. So yeah, as the scouts and the Girl Guides will say, you got to be prepared. Jane Jennings, hello Jane. She says she is now 60 and can remember her mum using evaporated milk on desserts, and she still uses it, especially over homemade apple crumble. Oh, I love an apple crumble. Or any fruity crumble, but apple's the best, isn't it? Oh, yeah, especially with the cold weather coming now. Nothing like a big stodgy pudding, is there, and lashings of custard. This is the custard season. Or is that just me? Like a drop of custard, me. What do you think should go on apple crumble? Cream? Evap? Ice cream? I think top of the list has got to be custard. Dog's giving me the paw here to carry on rubbing it. Jan again. Jan Halliwell has long life milk and her hubby likes Evap. Yeah, she was saying about the dried milk, that's in farm foods. And she says, if you haven't got a camping stove, how about using the barbecue? Because you can use that all year round. Yeah, I think a barbecue is a great idea, isn't it? So if there's no power around, find some wood, bits of newspaper or a magazine, light it up, and there you go, get cooking. June Lyon, hello June, my lovely June. She leaves comments every day, a little thumbs up and a high five. Wonderful, thank you honey, I really appreciate all your efforts, you're so good, you really are. It's just like, yeah, my star. She's a little star, and she recommends candles, matches and lighters. Yeah, totally right, because I didn't mention it in my list. And a power bank, and she recommends to make sure things are charged, especially things like your mobile phone. Yeah, I'm looking into it and like see if I can get a solar charger so I can stick it in the window to charge mobile phone, because I'm thinking when we move to Scotland, because often places in Scotland there's blackouts frequently because of the bad weather. So I'm thinking, yeah, we need to get a little power bank and some sort of solar chargers. We've got some solar lighting and everywhere, the little flower ones, but they're very, very dim. But it is nice because at least you're not in total blackness, total dark, because you've got a little bit of light going on. So I think solar's the way to go, isn't it? Lynn Norman, hello Lynn. She recommends corned beef for cooking on your camping stove. She says really easy to cook with, nice, it's good for you. She says just finely chopped veggies and some onions, saute the onions and your corned beef. Oh, lovely. I used to like corned beef hash, love all the mash. Another frugality channel, Heart Humble Homestead. So she says she likes the brand Nido dried milk, and they're 3 for £12 in farm food. So there you go. So if you're looking for dried milk, farm foods, because a few people have said that now seems to be the place to go, because in Asda it was just stupidly priced. But 3 for £12. And farm foods is good because they have to put vouchers through people's doors. So while you're there, you pick up a bargain or so anyway. You can see the dog's face. Because of the vouchers that they give you for free. Sandra Parry says she likes the evap in porridge. And she said when she went shopping at the second-hand shop, she got a dehumidifier for a £5 for her daughter. Her daughter was delighted. And a bread maker for £12. That's so good, because I was going to get my son a bread maker for Christmas. Yeah, so that's a great price. And I'm going to end with Charlie B60. She says the best thing to do is to go out for a walk every single day if you can, as we need daylight, and to be in nature. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and please like, share and subscribe, and have a lovely weekend, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye for now.